everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the ranch, Nick tells Nikki and Victor that Sharon is missing again. Nikki gasps, "What?" Nick adds that it's not just Sharon this time. Phyllis is missing too. Nikki wonders what Phyllis has done now and questions if Sharon did something to the redhead after being triggered. Nick shakes his head. She's back on track. Victor asks how long it has been. Nick says it's been over 24 hours and both missed planned meetings. Nikki hopes it's a strange misunderstanding or a coincidence. Anything else is too frightening. Nick needs extra help from the ranch security team. Victor grants his request. Nick wants to find them so everyone can put the fear and worry behind them. In the abandoned mental institute, Phyllis hollers at the speaker up on the wall for going silent. "How do we win? How do we get out of here, freak?" Sharon warns her to ease up on the insults, but Phyllis isn't looking to be friends. Sharon tells they need to figure out how to get out of there together. That's how they win the damn game. The speaker starts playing the same song again, and Sharon is sure it means something to both of them. But what? Sharon is sick of being messed with and won't let it happen again. Whatever game this freak thinks he can force them to play, she's out. Phyllis reminds her they can see them and hear them. They have to play along. It's the only way out of there. The music abruptly stops. Sharon says, "Makes sense." She tells the speaker, "Oak, we're in." The voice says, "Excellent decision." Phyllis wants to know the voice's identity, but he insists it has no bearing on the game. Sharon asks how they win. He directs them to the safe. Phyllis walks over to it and finds a birthday card. They wonder if it's their captor's birthday. Is this his idea of a party? The buzzer blares loudly and they cover their ears. Phyllis tells Sharon she offended him, and he turned off the mic. They puzzle over the riddle on the card, guessing it will give them the code to the safe. Sharon asks, "What is the riddle?" Phyllis reads, "I'm 18 away from Independence Day." Sharon frowns. "What the hell?" Sharon and Phyllis work to figure it out and consult a calendar. Sharon says, July 22nd, and the music starts up again. Sharon wonders if the song is connected to the date. Phyllis walks over to the safe and puts in a code. It opens. Inside are cell phones. Phyllis reaches for it, but Sharon warns it could be booby-trapped. She wryly notes, "You're all I have, Phyllis." Phyllis pulls out the phones. One has an S and the other a P. Sharon asks how she figured out the code. Phyllis says the date was the night of the charity event where she pushed her down the stairs and left her to die. Sharon argues she stumbled. Phyllis says it doesn't matter. Their gatekeeper wants them to remember that night for some reason. That song was playing that night. Sharon whispers, "Whatever this is, it's about us. Our past, our history." Phyllis gawps, "Good God, the game is about us." Phyllis declares that whoever is behind this knows them and their relationship. They are the game. The game is about us. But what's the end game? Sharon thinks maybe this is it. They figured out the code to the safe and now they can call for help. Phyllis is unconvinced. It seems too easy. They pick up the phones and realize they're blocked. Sharon calls out, "Hello, what are we supposed to do with these?" The voice congratulates them on their success thus far and intones that they will each be allowed to make a phone call to one loved one. Choose wisely. They're to tell them they've gone out of town for a while. Whatever you think will convince them you're Oak. Sharon asks if they'll be going home soon. There's no reply. Phyllis says the phones are unopened. He tells them that once they agree to the rules, the phones will work. If they try to alert the people they call to the truth, the phone signal will instantly scramble and there will be a price to pay. As with all the best games, if they behave and follow the rules, they'll advance. If not, they'll be penalized. Sharon asks how they'll be penalized. He can't hurt them. The voice asks, "Can I?" Phyllis mutters that she's getting very tired of this freak behind the curtain's stick. Sharon warns her to shut up. They bicker until he asks again if they agree to the rules. Sharon says, "We're in." He tells them to put the code to the safe into their phones, backwards this time. They do, and the phones open. Phyllis decides she'll call Summer. Sharon doesn't want to call her kids. They'll be too afraid. Phyllis tells her to do whatever she has to in order to get the job done. Sharon will call Nick.